Welcome to Ninja Football Addict. Let's talk about Manchester United against Manchester City. It ended 3-0. I think that's the most embarrassing derby I've watched in a very, very long time. I mean, I've watched derby that ended 5-0, 6-1. And I'll say, you know what, Manchester United gave their best, right? But yesterday was appalling. I mean, I couldn't sleep well because you begin to think, what is wrong? What is happening? See, even before the season started, I've already said it that Manchester United are going to get battered. I mean, for sure, they're going to beat you because you're not in that degree of these teams. Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal. We're not. That's it. But to go this low, I never thought it's going to be this way. I know people talk about the injuries, people talk about some attitude of some players, some undisciplined players. Yeah, people talk about that. But man, you're Manchester United, and there's a degree of performance that you have to give, right? So basically, what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about everything that happens, why Manchester United lost that game, why Manchester United are this appalling, this bad. Yeah, please, if this is your first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button so that you can get the best of football analysis. Yeah. Yesterday game, Manchester United lost that game solely because of Ten Hag. I know quite a lot of fans are going to come out. We need to give him time. I'm not saying they should sack him. I'm not going to even say that. I've never been a fan of they should keep sacking managers. But when manager is not doing well, we need to talk about it. We need to dig and talk about it. And yesterday, Manchester United lost that game because of Ten Hag. Since the beginning of the season, we've not had this outstanding performance. You'll be like, yes, this is Manchester United play. We haven't. Manchester have played up to 13 matches. I mean, Premier League, Champions League, and 14, right? So there's no pattern. There's no feed tactics. I mean, when you come into the feed and there's something wrong, you expect the manager to make some drastic change, right? Yes, that's what differentiates you from other managers. That's what makes you unique. I mean, Guardiola, Arteta, you whenever there's a problem, you will see that tactical change and things will just shape up, right? Now let's start from the midfield. Because I think we lost that game yesterday right from the midfield and defense. From the midfield in the sense that with Manchester United have never had a good performance every time Bruno Fernandes starts from wing. If Bruno Fernandes starts a match from wing, Manchester United would have an awful performance. You can't play your best player out of his natural wing. That's it. Bruno Fernandes is Manchester United best player, whether you like it or not. He is Manchester United best player presently. You can't play him out of his best position. It's not a science rocket, you know. It's just logical that you don't play your best player out of position. That's it. Yesterday, there's nothing that stopped Ten Hag from playing one defensive midfielder, two creative midfielder, play with your wing and your attack. Simple. We're not expecting Manchester United to have more position than Manchester City. It's not going to happen. Not now. But we expect Manchester United to do what Manchester United used to do against big clubs like this. Counter-attack, score. That's what you have to just do. There's nothing that stops him from playing Bruno Fernandes, Amrabat, and Eriksen. Or Amrabat and Mount. You get it? Or you play, if he still want to maintain that kind of formation yesterday, there's no need for him to start Eriksen. Bro, start Amrabat, McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, Mount on their side. Mount is more energetic. He can run more. He can still give an assist. So when you play him from the wing, he's more effective than when you play Bruno Fernandes from the wing. This is just normal sense game. You understand? There's nothing that stops you again from benching Rashford. Rashford is not in form. I love Rashford, but for now he's not in form. You need to bench him and give other people chance. Bring young lads from the academy. Give Martial more time to play. That's it. That's why you have Martial. Give him more time to play. Play two winger, Garnacho, Anthony, Hodgland front. Simple, bro. And this, let's talk about the defense, bro. Why will you bench Regalion? Why will you bench Regalion? Why will you bring in Evans that is old, that can be out of position against this Man City team? That header that Erling Haaland scored yesterday was pure lack of concentration from our defense. That's it. That header that he scored, that's it. If there's nothing that stops you from starting Reguilon, Dalot, Varane, and Harry Maguire yesterday. That's why I said it, that we solely lost that match because of Eric Ten Hag. That's just the fact. Anything that you're going to say, that I know people will be saying, yeah, it's Glazer's family, it's the player, whatever. No, we lost that game because of Eric Ten Hag. And Eric Ten Hag is going to lose his job, not because Manchester United fans don't like him, but because he's sticking to some player that he's not supposed to stick to constantly. Number one is Rashford. Number two is him playing Bruno from his position. Now let's talk about the discipline. Because that's it. As a manager, I feel like as soon as you come into a club, the first thing you're going to do is to make sure that you earn the respect of your followers. You earn the respect of the fans. And as soon as you do that, you can now start letting some players go. You understand? I've said it that it wasn't right the way he treated Cristiano Ronaldo. It wasn't right the way they treated the gay. Now they're having a problem with Sancho. You know, I mean, if you're Sancho, you're watching Anthony yesterday come into that game and play. You be like, Anthony starting ahead of me. That's bullshit. You have to have an ally. You have to have a team first before you start benching all these players or start selling players. You don't just come and start imposing yourself authoritatively into it. I get it that quite a lot of these players lack discipline, but there's a way you manage teams psychologically, mentally, and otherwise. And I think Eric Ten Hag lacks that, to be candid. That's it. If Manchester United continue to play like this, there is no way Manchester United is going to finish in top 6. I'm serious, man. I mean, we're going to go so low. That's it. You can't compete. You can't just compete. There's a lot of things to just talk about this Manchester United team. A lot of things. And I think it all starts from Eric Ten Hag. He needs to get his ass back, get his ass together. He needs to get this team together. He needs to have a proper pattern. We don't have a pattern. Manchester United are coming to the field and you don't know how they are going to play. It's appalling. We are relying on an individual performance, on an individual magic. And I think that is absolutely wrong.